Ojeda.
Mira.
Ladies and loyals. One more time. Y'all see it. Welcome to the building. I'm gonna get this right on the first try. Ojeda DOC. Is that how we do it? Yes, sir. Welcome to the building. The fabulous cookie dough. How you feeling, Queen?
Much better. I got a voice today.
We got an incredible interview lined up for y'all today. We about to tap in with family, get some new vibes, spread the love, cater and care for the culture. Y'all sit back, relax. You might as well sip on something while you at that.
It's tea for me tonight.
I appreciate that.
Hey.
We here. That's a vibe right there. You feeling that?
Yes, sir.
Tell
I
us
gotta say my.
tell us about the plot. Tell us about it. Welcome to the platform. This is the Speakeasy where we cater and care for the culture. Let the people know what's up. I gotta go get in here and say first. I didn't even
Oh.
but nobody beat me yet, which I'm surprised at.
What? My favorite song is "Don't Play with My Heart." That's my favorite song, child. You know what I'm talking about? You know what song I'm talking about?
I had to come in here first and put
I see.
y'all saw what my favorite song was. The one that I threw into the promo.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one. He got some bangers. He got some bangers. I seen him live. I seen that man live.
Well, tell us about it. What's been going on with your we just back we lost it.
I've seen him in the Atlanta area. I know he's been some other places, but I saw him perform in the Atlanta area alongside of some other good. Be Nice, we know Be Nice.
Mm-hmm.
They were both on the panel for some contests. Well, not on the panel, but I believe he was one of the winners.
Word.
Yeah.
Have they done any music together? They just kind of like work together.
Oh, I think they have. I think they have worked. I think he's worked with Be Nice. I think they. Yeah.
That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought. He has a very different, type of vibe of music.
Yeah, definitely. Jamaican music, kind of Caribbean music, right?
Safari. Yeah.
Island music.
You know who who reminded me of as I was listening to him? Burna Boy.
Oh yeah, okay. I see that.
I think he's trying to get back in here with us.
Yes, come on back, honey.
Yeah, I know it was a technical difficulty. I didn't know people call your phone.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. You know you gotta put on Do Not Disturb sometimes. Sometimes you tell people you're gonna be somewhere and they on it like they want to call in. But I'm here. So what's up? I'm going.
Well, first of all, let the people know, a little bit about you, where you come from, what you represent, how you got into where you at right now. Sound like we're about to talk about some music. We got some good content lined up for the ladies and loyals. It's gonna be a vibe.
I go by the name Well, you
Go
said my
ahead.
name. You gave my name properly. It's Ojeda DOC. It is a Spanish name. I'm Spanish. I'm Cuban and Jamaican.
Cuban and
Okay.
Jamaican.
So it's a mix there. But I'm from Brooklyn. My family's Jamaican, as you can probably tell already. Yeah, I'm Jamaican.
Brooklyn
Grew up in
stand
Brook.
up.
Yeah, I grew up in Brooklyn. Been in the South for about 20 years now. So Atlanta's the new home. But um, how I got into music. Music just always been in my blood, man. It's always been in my life. Something that I always wanted to do, and as I've been doing this for like shoot more than 15 years now. So it's kind of nice to be out here, and it's the performing, it's the art part of it that I love. It's not necessarily like doing it for any purpose or anybody else. It's the purpose of me expressing myself the way that only way that I honestly know how to. So
Yeah.
I like it. That's go ahead. What you about to say?
I'm sorry. We were talking about you did a collab with Be Nice.
yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog.
We had him as a guest about last week, 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's family right there. You know what I mean? I met Be Nice a couple years ago at a it was like a, how they got the verses. It was almost like a verses for independent artists. And I met him there. I met him at one of the events one night, and he was there with his squad. I was there with mine, type thing. And it's like he said he loved the vibe, how he moved, the music we make and stuff. So he just it just clicked. It was a click, and he asked me to get on his latest album, Bad Man 2. I told him it was no problem at all. I mean, we made some dope tracks for the album and stuff like that. Probably gonna make some even more music right now. I got a project I'm working on. I probably won't drop until next year because I got a project still out right now. Called Champagne and Ganja. They got the hit
Mm,
single. They got the hit single "Don't Play with It" on there that I've been
my
performing every night
favorite.
right now. So yeah, and I got my old music as well, and I'm just trying to create more content for people because I actually have supporters now. I don't really like to call them fans, but I have supporters who they like, I heard everything already when the new stuff coming. So that
Right.
it's nice. It's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hella dope. When we had Be Nice on, I had no idea y'all had already did music together. Now I'm gonna have to double back and check that one. That's kind of dope connections. But what I wanted to ask is you've been in the game for a hot minute.
Yeah, I know a lot of people in the game and stuff like that. So I've been around for a while. I actually started off as just a writing and a manager at first. I was writing and managing for people and stuff like that. And the managing thing ain't as easy as people want to make it seem like it might be. You know what I mean? You're more like a glorified parent when you're managing people because you got to kind of keep them in line and stuff like that too. So it kind of got a little bit too much for me in a sense that I was more about the music, and you kind of when you're managing, you see who's really about the music and who's about just whatever, honest and truthfully. So
Okay.
So
What was your
so
biggest inspiration to
my
start
biggest
music?
to start for my music, the inspiration, I think it's just the love of music. I honestly and truthfully, I was an R&B lover at first. 90s R&B grabbed me, took a hold of me, and it was over after that. It was like that was all it was. And my dad, he's a big Rastafarian, so I always had the reggae culture music, the conscious music, and stuff like that. And my older brothers being like hip hop heads is kind of like a culmination of just
wow.
music and from hip hop in New York growing up and R&B and reggae and even my own taste. I like alternative and I like some a little bit of rock music and even sometimes some country. So it's like a mixture of everything. I trying to kind of like grasp me and made me love music. You know what I mean? It's not even about a genre. I just love music. If it's good to the ear, if it has a message, then I'm probably gonna listen to it.
Okay. So that brings us to a point. You so musically diverse. It's kind of hard to identify your inspiration and musically. So it brings me to my point. Next question. I need your Mount Rushmore of music artists? Because that could be anything. But I just need your 4 goats. You're gonna put Michael Jackson up in there, Bob Marley. I wouldn't be shocked with your reggae component. You say hip hop. Bless us, bless the folks.
So I know it's typical people. I'm gonna say Bob. I don't consider Bob on this list because Bob is an essence in himself. It's like if you don't love Bob Marley, something's wrong with you. Honest and truthfully, he was more about peace and everything. So he's in the clouds above the Mount Rushmore, if you ask me. But that's out of respect for Bob. Of course, you got to say Michael Jackson. I was a huge Michael Jackson fan growing up. His just showmanship. He was the first person I ever seen that can stand there for 5 minutes and people just nonstop screaming and passing out, going to hospitals, and he hasn't said or even moved yet. So you know what I mean? Just that aura. Jay-Z is on my Mount Rushmore. Jay-Z he's on my Mount Rushmore because of the culmination of everything he does with the business and the music. So it's not just one. He got Grammys. That's my ultimate goal. I want a Grammy, and anybody can say what they want. They can bring up any list, and he's never been the hottest, but nobody got as much Grammys as he do when it comes to the hip hop music. Damian Marley is on my list as well. Bob's son, he's Junior Gong. You know what I mean? His music is somewhere that it varies across different, just everything to me personally. Like, and it's funny because a lot of people have been asking me if I heard of Damian Marley and Nas album, and I'm like, that album's 10 years old, and people are really getting on it now. It's hilarious, but it's more understanding to me because I know TikTok and stuff bringing a lot of stuff that we even grew up to back. So it's like, who I said, Mike, Jigga, Damien.
Yeah, we need one more.
One more. Honest and truthfully, it might be controversial to some people, but I have Usher on mine.
Yogi, though, final stamp of approval.
I had to round that out with Usher at my last one, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, Usher has the longevity as well as the music behind his. So.
Yes, we love Usher.
It's my Mount Rushmore right there.
Interesting.
This one I thought I said all I can say. Yeah, that's respectable. That's you got your R&B, you got your Mike, you got your. I think the most controversial one was Jay-Z. But that's hip hop. That's another conversation for another day. But the man has made a lot of money, so regardless, I got to sit back and just $1 billion hove.
And hey, you have to learn. If one thing you gotta learn how to make the money in this. You know what I mean? This is something we do, yes, because we love it. But you can go homeless doing this and not making no money too. So it's about balance. You want to balance your artistry with your business as well. I think that's kind of why I appreciate the business more, because I started off as a manager, so I had to learn the business before I did the art. As well, I was doing the art, to not even say that I was doing the art, but to learn the business behind it as well. It kind of helped me a lot more to understand how to move when it comes to doing the music, rather than just doing it. Because you have a lot of artists that don't understand the business part and they want to just make the music, and that's perfectly fine. That's great. You as an artist, you know what I mean? It's about focusing and honing in on your skill, but it's also about understanding how you get your credit for your skills, if it makes sense,
I'm happy you went into that. So if you I wanted to ask you, like, you got so much time in the game, like what would you give as number one lesson, the biggest thing that you learned throughout all this time? If you could teach a lesson.
Learn in the best lesson I can tell people is 2 things. Don't quit, and learn to take constructive criticism. And you got criticism, of course. We're not talking about deconstructive criticism where people just, tearing you down. We're talking about actual people who see the talent in you and, have faith that, you can better yourself in your craft. Because I wasn't always, to me, people tell me, oh, you're so good, your music's so dope. And to me, honestly, if I listen to my old music, it don't sound nothing like this. I don't think it was nowhere near as good. But at the time when you're making it for that time, it's about the zone that you're in as an artist. So honestly, I tell artists, just keep going. keep grinding. Don't stop, because honestly, there's somebody out there that's listening to you that you might not even know that actually likes what you're doing. So keep
Very
grinding,
true.
keep grinding, keep grinding, keep grinding. It's not a
Great.
game where it's not a game where you win overnight. You know, it's very few that can say that. Honestly, the ones that say they do, they don't even believe that they suffered. It took overnight. So
Yeah. No doubt. This is Nipsey taught us, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Never give up. And you don't take that criticism. You ain't ever gonna grow. You ain't ever gonna develop. You ain't ever gonna, learn more about yourself. I definitely salute that. I feel like I already know the answer. Kind of hit on it. Is money your main motivation? We kind of was talking about it a little bit.
it's not the main motivation. It's a big part, but it's not the main. Honestly, truthfully, like me, I've come to appreciate the creative part of the artistry a lot more over the past couple of years. You know what I mean? When you're dealing with things in life, and you have to figure out a way to release, and it's
Right.
some
Because that's
some
when
ways
your
aren't,
passion.
yeah, it's just some ways aren't always the best way. And then with me, thank God I have music that I can turn to, because not a lot of people have things that they can turn to, that they can release their emotions, or just their biggest fears, or their goals, what they want in life. Because when you create your music, honestly, people, it's the truth. The best music is when you actually be real with people. That's when people really listen, because they cannot feel like they actually feel you or see the essence of you. So when you're honest in your music, it comes off more. So that's one thing I also tell artists: be honest. Yes, you can do the I'm gangster, I'm this, I'm that, and all that. But like when you're more honest in your music, I feel like fans actually gravitate to you better. So
Yeah. Shout out to who's tuning in.
Yeah. I feel like people hesitate with that answer. Cookie, I would love to hear what you think. When it comes to music, is money the motivation? Absolutely. Yes. I mean, my number one thing I say to people is, look, no matter what it is, you're gonna have to put 10,000 hours in to be great. If you want to be successful, if you want to do something, achieve anything. And if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have to act, and you might as well make money while you do it.
yeah,
One thing I kind of hate about economy now is we kind of took away like trade and like actual skills, like art and like building stuff, and like we don't got that no more. So we kind of really lost a lot of avenues to have that ability. We can talk about economics, and all of that. Well, I'm happy I bring all that up. That's exactly what we're about to talk about real quick. Is some money, which is why I brought it up. What y'all know about the black spending power?
Yes, sir.
yeah. Our spending power is the biggest spending power in the world. Everybody rotates their business and their movements off of us, honestly. And the United States is the biggest one of that. Our money pretty much generates everything. Our money stays in our community only for about 5 to 6 hours, if it's that long anymore. So
Yeah, I think it's less than that. Way less than that. Appreciate all y'all tune in and tap in with the Speakeasy 2.0 catering and caring for the culture. Special guest of the night. Appreciate you coming through, family. Ojeda DOC. I'll tap in, but we about to talk about some money real quick.
This response here is about black power and black influence. I'm going to give you one simple example of how powerful the black community in America is. Just retail spending power. That coin, that money is power. Now look at this. Right here on top of Google, the African American population, yes, historically held an extremely powerful position in the retail marketplace, excuse me. Look at this. You guys, the black community, known to drive trends across food, beauty, media, and more. Okay, this is just one aspect of black power. Look at this. The projected reach by 2024 is 1.8 trillion. That's a T, y'all. trillion. $1.8 trillion. Part of this thread here, I stated that Black Americans, they can create or destroy any company in the United States of America if they wanted to, if they acted collectively. $1.8 trillion is no freaking joke.
At all. Agreed. $1 trillion.
Yes, Lord. But we know this. The important part is to get to our first shout out of the day. Oh, this guy, y'all, did y'all see the news that was trending about Balenciaga?
Absolutely. Tell us.
I'm listening.
Mind-blowing shit to start the day. I'm like, damn, it's only Tuesday. So it comes out that Balenciaga, I'm gonna pull it up here in a minute since they in this conversation that we're about to talk about with Ye. They've been advertising children. Okay, you should want to sell your product to kids. Nah, Balenciaga is way out there. News revealed that they are harnessed up children, pretty much identifying children labor, chilled, all that weird shit. And then they got the legal documents spread out in the picture, in the image, to kind of like just back it up, pointing to the sun. Pretty much, backing up and saying, beneath the thing, you know how they do behind the scenes. They got in trouble. It's just some wild shit to put before us. So we're gonna get to them. But it's wild. You got any thoughts behind that before we go to this video? Go ahead.
Let's look at it, baby.
I'm excited for this. My views on a lot of what's been going on with Kanye, with Kyrie, with a lot of what's going on with everything, is my views are very controversial. You know what I mean? Because I'm a very what's the word I'm looking for? I'm a very inquisitive person. So I like to read and figure and find out for myself and see the proof in the things, like the video they were talking, the post of the movie Hebrews to Negroes they were talking about. I went and watched the movie because I wanted to know what the uproar was about. I understand a lot of what Kanye doing. What they said that he bought out all of his designs and what he selling for like $20 now and stuff like that, and just different things like pushing against the system, because I feel like it's a system that they constantly want to keep. You can call it capitalism, you can call it whatever you want. You could call it whatever you want. Balenciaga is a part of that system, as well as other major corporations, in which I don't want to discredit individual people, but the system as a whole, it don't work. It's predatory. It's made to take away from the poor, the middle class, and to inflate the rich. When you speak on those things, they try to make you sound either crazy or you hate somebody else. So on my end, it's not I'm with everything Kanye says, but I'm with what he's trying to stand for, because I'm a person that understands what he's trying to do. Not going about it in the best way, but what he's trying to do and accomplish, I agree with it. I'm all for it.
Agreed.
Man, $1 trillion bit. I like what Elijah said about starting to decide where we
like
spend
2 years. I put up 100 hoodies from Yeezy, from Balenciaga, from the stuff we did at Gap, from the stuff we did at Adidas, and everything we do is going to cost $20. We need to make sure that everyone can receive the same level of cuts, the same level of food, same level of water, same level of education, the curriculum, the engineering. We're beings with engineering opportunities. We're getting past the past. We're focused on the future. Right. I'll walk through that. Oh, wait a second. We got some of the drip coming in. All right.
You can be however controversial you are about it, but I just
new
like
stuff, Clay.
that he's doing.
Those are new. Beautiful. I noticed this is the oversized look. You wear oversized?
Yeah.
Here, take this.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Kanye.
Make another one. Here,
Appreciate you, bro.
Refocus.
Thank you so much for having me, Kanye.
Chakras
It's
realigned.
Jay, bro. It's Jay.
Yay.
Moving for the culture.
Call me Kanye. Not doing that.
Sorry again, man. We're too.
I love to see him happy and smiling in his element instead of making him to be out, crazy. That's not crazy.
That's the media, if you ask me. The media is designed to make you look how they want you to look. So
Mm-hmm. I love what he's doing.
that's why shows like yours is important, so they can see genuinely, you know what I mean, what Black people are dealing with, what we go through, what we talk about, things that interest us, things that we want, that you can see, the good things you can see, not just when someone who's bipolar having a breakdown because of certain things that they see and going through. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Yeah, no doubt. It's priceless. The things that are going, things that are happening in the atmosphere for the culture. That was our first shout out. We might as well switch it up and get right to our first L of the day. Do you listen to NBA Youngboy?
I'm not gonna lie and say I do. Yeah, I hear stuff here and there, but to actually, I haven't taken the time out to actually sit down and listen to him. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not missing much. But my son does. So.
I'm gonna just come out and play his video real quick. This isn't the point of the video we're about to play. We're about to do a Charleston White tap in, and I think he's about to speak on this. But it's been trending. Youngboy came out this past week, and was coming at people for wearing nail polish. I guess some real G shit, I suppose. But nonetheless. He wanted to clap back at the people. He's being hard. He's threatening, but we're gonna hand him an L tonight on the platform. And I say all of that to say he don't even feel like he's real to me. Ojeda. He feels like a clone. I don't listen to him, and I don't really recommend. I just kind of slaughtered him, didn't I?
Yeah. Everybody want to play the slang. But it's all good. I'm a big troll. As long as I ain't no dead troll. You can talk about my nails all you want. I know somebody who wish they could paint their nails right. I know.
Woo! The industry. Do you and won't it?
Child, listen to what he got to say.
That's like, did he seem like a real person to y'all?
He seemed drunk or high.
Yeah, he seemed very intoxicated.
Yeah,
like he got stuff on his mind.
Inebriated.
I used to be a big fan of his, so I think it's coming from a tough place.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Youngboy was released from jail, and he recently spoke out. He says he loves wearing makeup. He's been wearing it in the music videos, and he says that makeup makes him feel happy. It makes him feel like a rock star.
He come out of jail saying that. That's what you said. Yeah. Was he saying this before he went in jail? Have he expressed any of this before he went in jail? I told his fans a long time ago. The boy might have well started making gothic music. I was right, but I was wrong. The boy going gothic. Just the Marilyn Manson kind of shit. Now I don't know what happened in that jailhouse to that boy to make that boy come out of here hollering about makeup make him feel good. Who was his cellmate? They need to be finding out who that boy's cellmate was, who done talked that boy into saying makeup make him feel good, and before then he was killing folk, shooting people, all that other kind of shit. And then the boy made a video. His men had to be wearing lipstick, green lipstick now. What done happened? That's why I recommend jails for a nigga's ass. Boy, that white boy know where to put you and send you where you come out and you be on your best behavior. He ain't gonna cause no trouble with that makeup on his face. I bet you that he ain't nobody getting hurt no more. Yeah, ain't nobody getting hurt no more. Boy, our prayers is being answered. There got to be a God now.
Oh, my.
Doing that good talk thing, shooting them guns like they doing them videos like that stuff. Shit, boy, now, goddamn it, he wearing makeup. Yeah, I'm telling you, who else need to go over there? Do y'all got any names we can put on the list for them to send whoever need to go where that boy there went and where Bobby Shmurda went? They coming home new kind of men.
Oh my gosh. Prayers up for Gunna and young Stug, who was already a little too saucy for my books. But
Zesty.
whoa, that's why I thought I was too rough. I thought I was too aggressive in calling him a clone because he just completely switched up. But in the
Young
pen,
Thug been doing stuff like that. But Young Thug been doing stuff like that before. Young Thug been doing that, but he wasn't in jail, was he?
Right. I think he probably served.
Right.
I think Young Thug is just different. Like to how NBA is like acting now to like it's levels. It's definitely levels. Like we started just talking about it yesterday. Cookie, that's why I'm kind of shout out CJ. Our other co-host couldn't join us tonight. Modern day butt.
That pressure be pressuring, I guess. I don't know.
And it's nothing, we on our platform, we love all the letters, LGBTQA.
Of course.
It's more of like much love. There's no disrespect. We kind of just talking about to like the complete switch into, fortunately a lot of young black men is watching him. We gotta, break down and dissect his movements. And I was just thinking about it today, y'all. I'm just like, why do these entertainers draw so much of our influence? It's the vibration, it's the chakra, it's being able to touch and tap somebody with your music. Hey, you make music. I'm sure you had lots of people just be like, bruh, like I was going through some, I felt that song, like all kinds of different energies and waves. But when it gets to how we conduct and live and operate in our life, this was a very important lesson. These past two clips that we watched.
I feel like entertainment influence every aspect of our life. When you think about entertainment, music, it's things that we all see, especially with money. When things are syndicated, we all get to see it now. So it seems like it's even a bigger effect of whatever someone has a platform and they do. If a certain amount of people like it, it's going to be a wave of people that like it after that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want to go by just off of the law of numbers, 10% of people who see something, or if 10 people see it, one person is going to actually go and be interested in it. So imagine if instead of 10, you got 10 million people. You know what I mean? So just look at it in that aspect, from the way we dress to the way we talk to the way we interact with our friends. Whoever has the ear of the young people, honestly, is who really has a lot of the power when it comes to the music, though. And people tell you all the time, women and children. You want to make it in the entertainment business or music, women and children. Because women going to buy it if they love it, and then women going to buy it for their kids, too, if their kids want it. So you got to think about that. Like, who is influencing our people? That's kind of how I always look at it. Who's influencing our children? Because our children are the next future leaders. Like, people used to tell us all the time, y'all the future leaders. When we was in school, think about it, we was growing up in school, that's all they used to tell us. Y'all the future leaders. No, we're the leaders. And our children are the next future leaders. And, I know we we talk about us being more advanced technology and stuff like that, but I feel like we're not as independent as we were. You know what I mean? I feel like we're handcuffed to technology at this point in life. Everybody, me included. I don't want to make it seem like I'm disincluding myself. I'm
No, I
literally
appreciate
part of it as well. Because we think about it. We used to go outside and be outside for hours, and nobody could check on us until we came back in the house. You got trackers on kids' phones now, and people still be going crazy. Things still happen. So it's it's really just what you want to influence your household in a sense.
You're right.
Right. I just saw today more crazy news that they're kind of debating legislative movements that we don't get to see to track us in America. And I first saw them just like, duh. We already being tracked everywhere we go. It was these damn things. That was the main difference back in the days. We ain't have this damn technology on our hip, this radiation, this vibration that's dictating and controlling all of how we move. Social media, whew, it would have been complete.
Influence.
Having a cell phone back in the 90s.
It's like if you don't have your phone, you really feel like you can't even breathe sometimes. It's like, yo, you feel like you can't talk to nobody. You feel so disconnected from the rest of the world when you don't have your phone. And that's amazing because think about it. We didn't have cell phones in the 90s. Literally.
And the crazy part is what we had was beepers. But even with beepers, it kind of was like everybody didn't have one. Most people didn't want one. It's different like that with phones. Everybody got one. You gotta get it.
You have to have a phone.
Weird.
It's mandatory for some jobs now too. Like you have to have one, even if you're
And even if you don't have one, your job will give you one.
Yep.
Sometimes. So it's literally we have a tracking device on us at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like kids go missing more now than they did then.
Right.
I feel like people are more afraid now than they were back in the day because if you think about it, when I look back at it, like I was trying to tell my daughter about dial-up and stuff like that when we first started even getting internet, and the looks and the confusion that was given to me, like, what do you mean? You had to wait for the internet, and like, what do you mean? I could just check your location, Dad, and see where you are. You could just check my location. Like she tells me things like that when she want to go somewhere, and I'm like, when I wanted to go to the movies, my parents had to trust that I was gonna come back home with my friends. You know what I'm saying? But
it was a more get your ass home by 11, 11:30, 12.
When the lights come on,
them street lights come on, you better have your ass in the house because and it's
different times.
way different times.
Crazy world now. Like everything's out in the open.
Everything your household, your children are influenced so much faster and so much easier with everything now because of technology, because of the internet. Even when you feel like you put blocks on it, there are ways around it. You got kids that are tech geniuses and know how to get around any and everything you think you know about technology.
The baby can use the phone.
It starts there. They are smarter, but they're not as smart, if it makes sense. Because we had to be savvy. We had to know how to get out of things. We had to know how to figure out, problem solve. These are things we had to do. We couldn't just pull out our phone and be like, let me find out real quick. Hold up.
Right.
Man. 2022.
2022.
It just never ceases to amaze me. We appreciate all y'all tapping in and tuning in with us tonight. Links. Let me get the link. Drop it in the comments once again. Whether you watching right now, we've had a couple people tap in with us tonight. Whether you watching in the future, YouTube, podcast, Twitter, Twitch, all of that. Tonight we catering and caring for the culture with Ojeda DOC. We're gonna get into music a little bit. Let us know what's going on with yours and whatnot. We got a couple quick shout outs. Let's open up the scope of the show real quick. Some horrible news happened. On top of the Colorado shooting that happened this past weekend, Ojeda, we kind of talked about that yesterday. Tragic, wild, but a 5.6 earthquake in Indonesia, left the country just devastated. Families, 162 folks, just like that, in the snap of a finger. Y'all be grateful for the people y'all got, the vibrations that y'all keep around y'all. Tell somebody y'all love them today, because 162 folks need to hear that. Collapse school.
What was that number? That death total?
162, Queen. It's rough. We're gonna go another low. We're gonna keep it going. I know a lot of folks is looking forward to some low vibrational plates this Thursday.
Facts. Give me the lowest vibration plate you can find.
I wanted to do a little Thanksgiving game tonight, but maybe we could just give our quick favorites. As long as I got my baked mac and cheese, and you better make that shit right. And the potato, those two. As long as those two is I'm okay with that. Whatever you want to cook else, but as long as those are straight. Y'all got any, my number one meals? What is it, Come on.
What's my favorite that needs to be up there, or?
Yeah.
Definitely macaroni and cheese got to be up there, and you got to be right, just like you said.
Like that's most people's.
Oh, I gotta ask what cheese you got in yours. What cheese in here? If I'm tasting it in someone else's, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know. And I'm from Jersey. We make stuffing up there.
Stuffing got
we make stuffing from up top. We make stuffing. I love stuffing. If you have it as a trio, then it's gonna be cranberry, mac, and stuffing. Because we got,
you got any go-tos that gotta be on point, or the meals just all fucked up?
The turkey gotta be good. If you're gonna have turkey, you gotta have it good.
Speaking of turkey,
you gotta have turkey. You can't be too. You can, and then people always be like, turkey be so dry. It don't have to be dry. It don't gotta be dry.
Yeah, soak, lather, love that thing.
Love the turkey, love it, man.
Take your time.
I gotta have. See, I'm Jamaican. My people, I'm Jamaican and American, so I'll be having a Jamaican and American Thanksgiving. So I'll be having like oxtail and curry goat.
Yes, sir.
Stuff like that with rice and peas, along with stuffing, because we definitely have stuffing, and the turkey be there, and for the pork eaters in the family, you know what I mean, they get their ham and shit like it. Be the spread. We got mashed potatoes, you got potato salad. Potato salad gotta be good. Potato salad it's almost like the macaroni and potato salad gotta go hand in hand. You can't have that. They both gotta be good. You can't have one not good and it's like fucks up Thanksgiving. Just fucks up Thanksgiving.
Fried or baked? Turkey. Fried or baked?
I feel like
I'll do both.
Both. Right. If
you can fry that bitch then.
And people getting so bougie. Most people want both nowadays. Most people's like, I want to try how you did both, because it's the texture. It's like two completely different dishes. Oh my god! Yeah.
Yes.
No, for real.
That was both of them. If you cook it good, I love both. If you make it good, gotta take your time, just like you said. Gotta take your time with that turkey.
Salad gotta be there. The salad gotta be there somewhere. Just for the healthy eaters as well. My brother. It's my brother. Like we do a whole spread because I got parts of my family that's pescatarian, and I got parts. So it's like you gotta have the salmon for them, the snapper fish for them. You gotta have the shrimp for them. You feel me? So they gotta have like almost their own spread, damn near. And you don't mix that fish spoon with no chicken spoon or no meat spoon, because Thanksgiving will be over with.
Speaking of that, I remember my daughter knocked over the alcohol for one of my Thanksgivings, and my other daughter said, "Thanksgiving is ruined." It was we mixed. We had it already mixed for everybody. Oh my God, we had Grandma Ye in there, and I mean, just you name it,
It's over.
gone,
Over with.
gone
The
on the
spirits,
floor.
the spirits came and took the spirits.
Right. Sad day. We made it through. We still had some,
That's when that one cousin got to go make that wine run. Dudes who don't normally drink wine go and drink wine that night.
Amen. It's
Like,
the
why you never
one
been
time
drinking this before?
we get to come together. Don't ask me how my year been. Just hand me the bottle. We catching the vibe. It's a
right.
family
Hand me
reunion time.
the bottle, hand the spliff. Everybody chilling. Kids is running around together. Everybody good.
Yes, sir. Vibing. And got the smoker section. You know what I mean? Gotta have a smoker section. And about everybody gonna drink. Mostly everybody. In my family, anyways.
And everybody know personnel. You know personnel. You know who's the smokers in the family, who's the drinkers in the family, who gonna be where, you know your personnel.
Yes, sir. Anything special you guys do for yours? Like any traditional thing that you guys definitely do as a family? Not necessarily food, but just like, do y'all do like a talent show? Is it somebody that specifically blesses the food, or?
Yeah, we have that. The blessing is always like that's literally always been tradition. I feel like for a lot of families it is, but for ours, I feel like it's a certain blessing. But you you have that one. Everybody got at least one pastor in their family. And the one pastor definitely when they pray that Thanksgiving, you like Jesus Christ, we're not gonna eat till they gonna pray for a good 30 to 45 minutes, and you like, yo, son, it's not a sermon. We just want to eat.
Oh, child. Okay.
No,
You got a pastor, you got a bishop.
Like that. Somebody a deacon or something, yeah.
Oh my God.
Evangelist.
2 days away. 2 days away.
We're 2 days away. And honestly, I don't really go into it for the. I know like all these holidays are money grabbers. That's what they are for companies at the end of the year. And you know what I mean? If you don't understand that, that's just something that I don't know what to tell you. Because people put so much stress on themselves about making Thanksgiving got to be amazing and Christmas got to be this, and they don't realize that they take sometimes that lately it's not what it used to be when we were growing up. It's not more, to me, I don't know about everybody else, but to me it's not more about the family essence. It's about how much money you spend, and it took away from that family because your moms are stressing out, your aunties them is stressing, your pops them is stressing because they know that right after Thanksgiving they gotta make sure gifts is there, and they trying to make sure that they give you what you want to us because good parents want to give their kids the things they do, especially when your kids are doing the things they're supposed to do as kids. So you want to make sure that they have that glee and smile on Christmas morning because it's just a feeling. But then by New Year's you looking at your bank accounts and you like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we should get back to coming together. Like I feel like it shouldn't be a competition.
Just fellowship.
Yeah, just the fellowship part. And I know food, everything's gone up with the inflation of money. Everything has gone up. So we know the price of things from food to everything is higher. But that's when you come together even more and everybody chip in and everybody make it so it can be a family event. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I know my kids ain't babies no more, so I know that I don't have to have 30 gifts under the tree with a bunch of different toys. It's like I want this, I want that, I want that. Say less. Boom. Christmas. So you know what I'm saying? I try to take them on trips and do other things with them to let them see things now. It's not just about material things that they're gonna get in December and not even be playing with in February.
Right. I actually celebrate no American holidays, but my family celebrates Thanksgiving, so if they're doing something, I'm with it.
When I celebrate no pagan thing.
I don't celebrate no American holidays, but I'll just be glad to see my family, to fellowship. Like, Haven't seen these cousins in all year. Like,
Right.
Sometimes if a cousin miss 1 year, you ain't seen him in 2 years.
that's right. Just be glad for that. Yes, sir.
Which I feel like we as people need to be better with that too. We shouldn't just see each other on the holidays or at funerals. You know what I'm saying? It should be.
Camera reunion, whatever you can do.
We got a long way to go.
We do.
But we have progress. I think we can see the progress.
We seeing it. I definitely. You coming through. We gotta pat ourselves on the back. We coming through, honey.
And I just hope our people have paid attention to everything that's been played out with, the economy. We are in a recession. So much shit has happened with Kanye, with Kyrie. We're seeing all this money being moved. A lot of major things happening in the economy, like Disney's CEO acting up and just going down on the job when they got all these major moves. We've seen a lot of CEOs leave major positions. And, we could talk about cryptocurrency acting a fool, inflation. It's all of this tragic stuff. And I just hope we on our 10 toes and we keeping our head on a swivel. And I like that message. Don't make what you gonna make these times of the years about, because the holidays is bullshit at the end of the day. My rant. What's on with the music side of the world as we get ready to wrap up this interview? Can we still hear you?
I think he's working on his mic.
Yeah, he's working on his mic.
He's on all platforms, baby.
And he just bounced out on us. Yeah.
You gotta follow him because he goes live for some of his performances. Everyone gotta follow. I know you dropped his link tree up,
Boom,
right there. Follow that man on everything. Listen to that music. Got some good stuff. And like I said, Don't Play With My Heart. My freaking favorite song that he has. It's dope.
Don't play with it.
Don't play with it.
That's our vibe that we're going out tonight on. This one?
Yeah.
Ladies and loyals, y'all see the link. Y'all go tap in. DaSpeakeasy 2.0. Queen Cookie Dough. Your boy Nino. We'll be back with y'all on Monday. A lot of great interviews, great content lined up. Thank y'all for the support.
You gotta watch this live.
Video?
Yeah, the video.
Oh, he back. I ain't even see him.
It doesn't. His live performance, no justice. That song is dope.
Definitely a vibe.
Appreciate that love.
Giving you your flowers tonight, sir. Thank you for blessing the platform. We appreciate this so much. You are always welcome back.
Yo, thank y'all for having me. Honestly, thank y'all for having me. Rochelle, it's all love. Oh man, it's all love. I appreciate y'all, taking the time out to even listen to what I have to say.
Absolutely.
Ladies
Call
and
that man right now.
Like and share. Send the link tree to somebody you know. This is Black Wall Street out here, catering and caring for the culture. And tonight, we're giving all the love to Ojeda DOC. Y'all have a good night.